happy today. You know what I'm done with? Yes, that off after 12 years. Yes, I just had a divorce today. Hello, look here, below. Who is speaking? Ah, my Yoni? Why your inner voice sounds different, you ask? Well, you are used to listening to your heart, but your heart is broken. And this is your Yoni. And while you may have forgotten, this is your smooth, silky, sensuous, ooh la la sound. And it's all going to be different and lot better. So cheer up. I know it's looking pretty bleak at this moment, but rest assured, soon you will be able to savor the simple joys again, like taste of summer, getting drenched in rain, the endless cups of chai with your friends, watching films back to back, smiling at the strangers. Basically, the entire universe and its limitless wonders. So cheer up. It's going to be just fine. Who cares about that marriage that never had any romance in it? That fat slob had the nerve to say that I was fat. Do I look fat? You gotta be kidding me. You need a job and all the housework all alone, and you were always up to date, well dressed, with sunny disposition. When was the last time he smiled at you lovingly and showed some appreciation? The more you did, the more he took you for granted. Where was the tenderness in the relationship? So, you had too many donuts. So what? Living with and taking care of that good for nothing? Who would not need the comfort food? You say you put a lot in this marriage for it to end this way. But I say you put a lot in this marriage for it to continue this way. Then why so sad? Alright, given you like films, let's look at it in a filmy way. Let's say we make a film on your life. Do you think it would focus on this part of your life? Of course not. I admit, it would be cool to have camera linger on you with a heavy violin in the background as you choke with emotions, as you sign the divorce papers. But the fact this movement was to choose freedom over a loveless marriage, the audience would surely fail to connect. Then what would be the film about? The film would be about what happened afterwards. How even a period as long as 12 years failed to create a bitter person. How even despicable behavior and disrespect failed to rob the person of her decency. How an utterly empty relationship failed to rob a woman of her optimism. How she remained forever romantic, full of love, who fell in love again. So, picture abhi baki hai mere dost. It's up to you what you want to make of these infinite possibilities that this wonderful life can offer. And while I'm being sincere, you may feel it's a little bit selfish. Yes, it is. Because there will be no action in my life if you don't fall in love again. See, at least you all are smiling. We yonis are so underrated. You should listen to us more often. You will be happier, literally.
The story is by our famous Queen of Crimes, Agatha Christie. Perhaps some of you may have heard of her. The Queen of Mystery, Agatha Christie, presents The Wasp's Nest. So have you heard of it? All's love in, everything is fair in love and war. So here we are, a story of love, and maybe not a war, but love. There's a couple, Claude and Nina. There's also a couple, Nina and Charles. So Nina and Charles are engaged. But what? Nina and Claude were also engaged. So what's going on with them? Well, it's a very interesting story, and we are going to find out what happens in this play. And what about the wasp nest? Have some of you seen the wasp nest? Do you know what it is? What havoc does it cause? How does it look like? Do you want them in the garden? A very interesting story. And the cast is Shalini Ganju, Ashish Trivedi, Johnson Borges, and Jay Tadikonda. So brace yourself. And again, if some of you are murder mystery lovers, there are two very important characters in Agatha Christie's story, Hercule Poirot and Miss Marple. So the detective here is Hercule Poirot. So enjoy the show right now. So as I mentioned, Nina and Charles are engaged, and Nina and Claude were also engaged. But she had to broke off the engagement. Why are they together? A clandestine meeting? What's going on, Nina? What's going on, Claude?
You do see how it was, don't you, Claude?
I see, Nina.
And you forgive me? You do forgive me?
Yes, of course, of course. We've been all over that, Nina. But it's a bad show.
What?
Oh, nothing, my dear.
You're so queer and unlike yourself.
Well, I feel rather badly about the whole business, that's all.
No, it's my fault. All my fault. I blame myself bitterly.
Oh, you mustn't do that, Nina. It was my fault as much as yours. I was really bad-tempered, overbearing rude. No wonder you couldn't put up with me.
Yes, but I needn't have.
Oh, let's not go all over that again, please.
But I want you to understand.
I do understand, Nina, I do.
And you forgive me?
Yes.
And now you really have forgiven
Yes,
me?
thousandth time, Nina, thousandth time, yes.
But you're still angry though.
Let's wash the whole subject out once and for all, please. Are you coming?
No, I'm waiting to see Charles.
Again, just talk. Nina, I'm really sorry, I'm in a really bad mood. I'm really sorry.
Pardon.
My fault?
Not at all, Mr. Langdon.
Do you know me?
I saw your name at the chemist shop.
The chemist shop?
Precisely, the chemist shop.
Oh,
Mademoiselle,
Do you want anything?
it is true that I search for something.
What?
A wasp nest.
These are private grounds, you know.
Maybe.
So unless you wish to see Mr. Harborough,
Monsieur Harbour, yeah.
Yes, this is Mr. Harbour's estate.
I know. It is to see my friend Monsieur Harbour that I come.
Oh, I see.
So you see, mademoiselle, I'm not quite so mad as you think.
Oh, I didn't.
But you did. You showed it most plainly. Now that you're reassured I'm the friend of the family, my character is clear.
I did think that perhaps, I
I'm
suppose.
very quick to see things. I can see something else. At your pleasure, mademoiselle.
Oh.
Nina?
Hi, Charles. Yeah, I wanted to see you.
Well, that's wonderful.
Bonjour.
Hercule Poirot.
Bonjour.
How are you, my friend?
Well, good.
Monsieur Poirot, Miss Nina.
Hercule Poirot?
Yes, the prince of all detectives, Nina. The terror of all evildoers. And what brings you to this quiet part of the world, my friend?
You remember saying to me, if ever I'm in this part of the country to look you up?
Yes,
That is right, is it not? Look you up?
quite right.
Eh bien, I take you at your word.
Splendid. Then have a drink.
I think I'll be going, Charles. I'll see you tomorrow.
See you then.
No whiskey, a little plain soda only. That was your fiancé, was it not? All the congratulations.
You saw?
But yes, I read the announcement 3 days ago. A marriage arranged between Charles Harbour and Nina, the daughter of Colonel Bellamy. À votre santé! You are a fortunate man, my friend.
Yes.
The young lady is charming, quite charming. Pardonne-moi l'indiscrétion. The lady was engaged before she met you
Yes.
to Mr. Langdon.
Yes.
So she has done the chilled, as you say. She's turned him downwards for you,
Yes, but...
which is all very well for you, but not so agreeable for him, hey?
Look, it's a lady's privilege to change her mind. And if you would excuse me saying so, jilted is a rather offensive expression.
Pardon, pardon.
So it is better to find out a mistake in time.
Much better. And Mr. Langdon, what does he think?
Oh, Langdon, he's taken it quite well. As a man, in fact.
Like a man? How does a man take a thing of that kind?
Like a sportsman.
Ha!
Anyway, you haven't told me what brings you to this part of the world. On holiday, I suppose?
No, not on a holiday. I'm here on business.
Business. You mean you're here professionally as a detective?
Yes.
And then I suppose I mustn't ask you of your investigations then?
Au contraire, I should prefer that you asked.
Oh. So you're here investigating a burglary?
Something far more serious.
What?
Murder.
You mean?
Murder!
But I haven't heard of the murder.
No, you would not have heard of it.
So who's been murdered then?
As yet, nobody. That is why I said you would not have heard of it. Nobody has been murdered yet. I'm investigating a crime that has not yet taken place.
You're not serious, Monsieur Poirot.
But yes, I am serious.
So, you really believe that a murder is going to be committed?
I know it.
Oh, you're making me feel quite eerie. Someone must be walking over my grave at this moment.
Tell me, Mr. Harbour,
Uh-huh.
have you a wasp nest in this garden?
Rather odd you saying that.
No, it's not odd, really.
Yeah.
In fact, there is one out there. And Langdon should be here any moment to take it down for me. He's rather good at that kind of stuff, you know. He's taken 4 in his own garden. My gardener? Oh, he's a bloody fool. I told him so. And Langdon insisted on coming here this evening and doing it for me.
What method does he employ?
Oh, he squirts petrol down with a syringe.
You know there's another method. Cyanide of potassium.
Yes, poisonous.
Deadly poison, I tell you.
Yes, it's not the kind of stuff that I would care to have around the place.
And yet, just now, Mr. Langdon was buying cyanide of potassium at the chemist.
What?
That surprises you?
Yes, it does. What did he say he wanted it for?
To take a wasp nest in your garden, I understood.
But that's nonsense. He knows I won't have that stuff used. In fact, he agreed with me that petrol was safer and equally effective.
Then it was not you who asked him to get that cyanide.
Oh, certainly not.
That's odd.
Yes, it's odd. Very odd indeed. Now, you're not suggesting... Oh, that would be impossible.
What is impossible?
That Langdon is... Oh, no, that would be fantastic.
Is it?
So you came down here all this way to warn me against Langdon? Oh, that's absurd. Absolutely absurd.
Listen, when I came here this evening, Miss Bellamy and Langdon were here in the garden. They did not observe me. She was talking to him, asking him to forgive her, begging him to tell her that he understood.
Oh, like a woman?
Yes,
Well,
that is all you have to say? Well, and suppose it's not well.
I really don't know what you're driving at, Monsieur.
I'll make it more clear. Suppose Mr. Langdon does not find her well at all, that he neither forgives nor understands that he's planning revenge.
That's ridiculously melodramatic. I know Langdon is known to have a devil of a temper, but he would never. But why? He's carried on absolutely as usual. He's been amazingly decent about the whole business. As a matter of fact, he's gone out of his way to be extra friendly with me ever since that time.
Amazingly decent. You use the word amazingly. But you're not amazed. Now me, I find this behavior very odd.
Yes, but you're a foreigner, Monsieur Moreau.
I knew you would say that! Nobody who's not of the Latin races can feel jealousy. C'est entendu. But your police codes give that statement a lie. Come, I'll put a case to you. Here is a young man badly hit because he has been turned downwards. Do you see how idiomatic I am? Eh bien, he sets the teeth, he stiffens the knee, he conceals the emotions, and determines to behave exactly as usual. Even more so. He'll show the world that he's not hurried at all. Au contraire, life is so amusing. You're engaged today, you're jilted tomorrow, and what of it all?
That's exactly what I've been saying.
But supposing that's all the pose, the gigantic bluff, jealousy, hate, revenge.
No, come on. That sort of a stuff just doesn't happen here in England.
The English are sometimes incredibly stupid. They think they can deceive anyone, but that no one can deceive them. The sportsman, the good fellow, never will they ever believe evil of him. And because they are brave but stupid, sometimes they die.
No, I wouldn't believe Langdon would even hurt a fly.
The lives of flies are not my concern. And though you say Mr. Langdon is so tender of them, yet you forget that he is, even now, preparing to take the lives of several hundred wasps. Rouse yourself, my friend, rouse yourself, and look where I'm pointing. There on the bank by the old root, see you the wasp returning home, placid at the end of the day. In a little hour comes destruction, they know it not. They have no one to tell them. They have not, it seems, an Hercule Poirot. I told you, Mr. Harper, that I come here on business. Murder is my business. It is my business before it has happened as well as afterwards. I'm here to prevent this murder and I shall prevent it. What time is this Langdon coming to do this business of the wasp nest?
Langdon would never.
At what time?
10 o'clock.
Well, it's now 9:30. Good.
But I tell you, Langdon would never.
Ha! Bombed you, Langdon would never, Langdon would never. Have it your own way, Langdon would never. C'est entendu. All the same, I return here at 10 o'clock.
But really, really,
Langdon would never. C'est entendu. I return only to amuse myself by seeing one of English sports, the taking of the wasp nest. I do not stay to argue with you because that should only enrage myself. Au revoir. Till 10 o'clock.
hello, you late?
Just on time, I think. It's still rather light. We should give last travelers time to return home. Did you get the stuff all right?
Yes, I did. I have the stuff. Want a drink?
Sure.
Here you are.
Thanks.
Cheers.
So Nina tells me that the famous Museo Perot is down here?
Yes, yeah, he came to look me up.
What's he doing down here?
Possibly his job.
You mean detecting?
Possibly.
Well, is there anything to detect? Is there?
Perhaps Monsieur Perrault knows his job better. And perhaps by this time tomorrow morning, he may well have something to detect.
Well, there may. Cheerio.
Cheers, Langdon. I wonder, Langdon, if you wouldn't mind coming back tomorrow and taking the nest down, I would rather give it a miss tonight.
Yes, I certainly can. I'm sorry. Did Nina
Let's leave all of that out.
All right then. Tomorrow.
Good night, Langdon.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Good night.
Goodbye, Langdon. What?
I think I better drink this.
No. For God's sake, don't drink that. It's poison. I tell you, it's poison. Oh my God, potassium cyanide.
No, my friend. You are in error. You see, just now, I made a little exchange. This is the cyanide you asked Claude Langdon to get for you. And in your pocket, I placed a similar bottle containing washing soda. It was quite simple. A clever pickpocket taught me the trick. I excited myself, took you by the shoulders, and surprised. Change is made.
But how did you know?
I guess, my friend. I guessed right. That's all.
And how did you guess it all?
I must begin the story yesterday. When I saw you come out of a certain doctor's door in Harley Street. I know that doctor. I know for what one consults him. And I saw your face. It was the face of a doomed man.
Doomed. Yes. Doomed. You know they gave me 2 months to live.
I was close by you, but you did not see me. You were too preoccupied. And suddenly I saw your expressions change. I saw in your eyes that of which I spoke to you this evening. Jealousy, hate, desire for revenge. You did not trouble to conceal them. You thought there was no need. And then you grinned. A devilish, exultant grin it was, and I knew something. I knew I was looking at a murderer. Do not ask me how I knew. Just let me assure you that Hercule Poirot could not be mistaken on this point. I was looking at a murderer, but as yet, a murderer only in intention. As I tell you, murder is my business. And I came down here today to look into the matter.
Go on.
I've seen the announcement of your engagement in the paper. The first thing I hear down here is the story of Miss Bellamy's prior attachment to Cloud Langdon. Then I happen to go to the chemist. And I see the same Langdon is there buying cyanide of potassium. So it looks, does it not, as though my ideas were all wrong. As though if murder were being planned, it should be Cloud Langdon who should be planning to murder you. He's got the motive, he's got the means. So I come up here to see what is the truth of the wasp nest story. And I see 2 young people, and I realize without a doubt that it's Langdon whom she loves. She has quarreled with him and has gotten engaged to you in a fit of pique. But now, she's asking him to forgive and take her back and trying to make him understand how it all came about. So after all, it's you who has the motive for murder. It's he who has taken the girl from you. I lay a few little traps. I speak of the cyanide and you deny having asked him to do it. But I see your eyelids flicker and I know that you are lying. I pretend to have suspicions and you very cleverly increase them. I am to be a star witness against Langdon.
Are you suggesting that I meant to poison Langdon with the cyanide?
No. No. Your crime was much cleverer than that. The cyanide was for yourself. A quick death instead of the lingering one that the specialist had foretold for you. Langdon was to be accused of your murder and Miss Bellamy's engagement to you would give the motive. Then there would be the purchase of the poison. He would say that he had done that on your request. But then I should give evidence to say that was not so. That you had expressly denied having done any such thing. So motive, means, and finally, opportunity. He comes up, has a drink with you this evening, and you are found dead with traces of cyanide in your glass. And poor Langdon would have been hanged for your murder, and Miss Bellamy's heart would have been broken.
And why not? Why not, I say? Why should he have everything and I nothing? Why should he live and I die? Why should he have Nina? Nina. She made a bloody fool out of me. I hated them both. I hated them both. I wanted them to suffer like I do. And you...
I have saved you. Oh, not from death. Death comes to all of us sooner or later. But I have saved you from sending an innocent man to his death and ruining a girl's life. Even now in your heart you're glad that I came here this evening. Tell me, my friend, are you not glad that you'll die an honest man and not a murderer, thanks to Hercule Poirot?
Is that you, Charles? We felt we must come tonight.
Look, Harborough, the truth of the matter is...
I know what the truth is. The truth is, Nina cares for you. She always has. Oh well, that's all right. No bones broken. And now, if you don't mind, I'm going to leave you alone with Monsieur Perrault. He's rather pleased with himself just now. Well, perhaps he's right. Bless you, my dear. Be happy.
And why are you so pleased with yourself?
Well, I have succeeded in the business that brought me down here today. And now, for a little relaxation, for a change, I experience the reactions of murder. Murder on a grand scale, you comprehend? Voila! They died the death. Alas, poor wasp. There is none to save you. You see, they had no Hercule Poirot.
How to play? Why are you even here on the court? Papa Bob. Oh, hi Jeff. You're on the other side.
Hey Ria, where are you?
Coming, Mom. Give me 5 minutes.
What the hell are you doing? Why did you kick Bob? Girls are not like this. Know that.
Yes, indeed. I forgot that I was a girl. And when did you last remind me of that, Mom? You wanted a boy. You always wanted a boy. In fact, you were going to abort me even before I was born. So here I am. I have become the son that you could never have. Happy?
I have no time for your crap.
No, Mom. You will have to listen to me today. To become the son you wanted, I have lost my identity. Just to fight with your and your society's lame wishes, I have to fight with this false mask of a strong girl. Nay, strong guy. And what else do you want from me, Mom? Do you want me to live in the chains and shackles of oppression, just as you do? Don't I see the kind of treatment you get from your husband, my dad? And as tradition, you want to pass on all of that to me? The same abuse, insults, ill-treatment, bad behavior? Tell me, Mom, you want me to have all of that? Mom, you too, Brutus. You could not stand for me when I needed you the most. Have I really forgotten that I'm a girl? No, I haven't forgotten that I'm a girl. I haven't forgotten. There is a girl deep inside my heart. But she's too scared to come out in this open world. Bastards, for this stupid society, I have changed the meaning of my life altogether. Just to please others. Love, care, tenderness. The girl thing is, I am leading a life devoid of all this femininity. But you know, I always search for this girl who's hidden deep in my heart. And she waits for me there, smiling. Can I get her? Can I bring her? You know, She has to laugh, she has to enjoy, she has to be the princess of her dad, she has to be the apple of her mom's eye. No, Daddy, I want an iPhone. Please. Thank you, Daddy. Hey, Mom, what are you cooking? Apple pie? That's my favorite. Mom, can you please teach me the recipe, please? Mom, don't worry. I will keep visiting you after my marriage. You look so cool and handsome today. I love you. You know, I just feel like keeping my head on your shoulders and soaking in these moments as they come. Stop. Stop. Do not go. Stop. Mom, Dad, please stop. Do not go. Don't leave me alone. Stop. Please stop. 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 I want to open my hair. I want to do makeup. I want to date. I want to kiss. I just want to be a girl. I just want to be a girl. I just want to be a girl. No. You know what? I can't cry. Hey, boys don't cry. And I have to be my dad's son. Hi there. Now I will show you my true colors of a girl. Changing colors. You girls change the color of your hair and makeup. Look at me. I have changed the color of my life. Who am I?
Just 18. I had a beautiful dream wedding, and he was mine forever now. It didn't take me long to fall in love with him. He was no SRK or open his arms for me, but he was my first love. But all this was about to take a turn soon. Slowly but surely, I became a victim of his mental and emotional abuse in this land. I might not have been the first one, but I was hell-bent on being the last one. And I don't want my daughter Ria to go through anything like this. 17 years had passed, and he left no chance go by to make me feel humiliated with his words or acts or any opportunity that he got or created for himself to satisfy the demon in him. My daughter Ria, she was living through her childhood, sensing that my mother is going through some kind of pain that she cannot bear anymore. The poor child had no words to express, but showed fear on her face. In the beginning, I watched from the sidelines while he gave me grief over every little decision that I made. A weak and a tiny voice in the far reaches of my teen mind told me that he had always done this, mocked, belittled, and dismissed others' feelings. He questioned my every single move, my every single decision. He did not like me spending time with my own friends and family. He took personal offense to me going out with my family. The two red flags of control and manipulation were evident. If any of you are in a relationship where there is control and manipulation, please run. Did you all hear me? Please run from that relationship. And the reddest of all flags, He had no friends. He was a complete loner. All through my marriage, I had to endure much more than just emotional control. And if I had any better ideas than him, or he felt I was not complying or willing to do something, then my car keys and my phone would be taken away from me. Many a nights, after being perceived as less than accommodating. You know what I mean, less than accommodating. He would kick me out of the room and I was left to sleep on the couch or spend my night on the steps of the garage, weeping, hoping and praying that my daughter should never have to go through anything like this. As long as I had that small bit of control, I could endure everything. I took care of everything, inside the house and outside. But I was never good enough. Not only was I not good enough, but I was never led to forget exactly how wrong I was. He couldn't believe and he mocked that how I could even take care of my day-to-day activities with my level of stupidity. His words reverberated. I tried hard to forget and ignore that, but they kept coming back to me. Now I'm a full-blown doubter. No matter how good and well-researched plan I make, I doubt everything. He got to me, but he will not get to my daughter. Not just this, he even started cheating on me. Yes, there is a bitch. She lived right under my nose, and I had no idea he was involved with her. And the poor bitch, she can't help herself. My yoni is insulted. There, she is the bitch. Priya, you are from my yoni. I love you the way you are. You are complete. I know you will carve your own path. You know, he cheated on me and that helped me make a decision. We are leaving. We are leaving him and I am taking my daughter with me. That is the bitch. My yoni is insulted. It's disgusting. I feel sick. Yes, he cheated me with this bitch. Come on, Riya, let's go.
Mic is not on.
Right?
Mic is not on.
Story and sing. What is it? Don't you realize it's past midnight?
I do, Captain. I saw the lights on, so I thought it's okay.
Then what is it? I'm a busy man.
It's about my transfer, Captain.
Janice Singh, age 40, bachelor, never married, 12 years in uniform on the beat, 7 years homicide division, present rank detective first class.
That's right.
Request transfer to arson squad. Arson squad. See, do you even know what an arson squad does?
I do, Captain. They investigate fires.
Reason for request, personal.
It's private personal, Captain. Captain. Do I have to?
You have been with the homicide division for 7 years. You are no Sherlock Holmes.
We can't hear you.
But now, you
Mike.
माइक आपका ऑन नहीं है।
No.
please pay attention. Can you hear me now?
No. What mic is it? Now is all okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
We apologize for this technical concern. Give us just 2 more minutes and we'll have it going.
Here they have to raise the volume. They have to raise the volume because we standing on the mic and just like that. They have a diagram of
Stay seated, please. We're just going to begin.
Make it louder. Yeah, Mike.
Ladies and gentlemen, the murder planning is here. So just we request your patience for just a few more seconds. Apologize for this technical delay. But you know, murder planning takes time and we have to be patient, right? Otherwise, how will you get the excitement and the fun and then, of course, catch the murderer, right? Planning is in full swing and you'll be really, really surprised about the story and about, you know, who the murderer could be. The story is split into 2 ways. We have a police station and then we have a house. So our scenes are going to be split between the 2, the police station and of course the house. So what's been brewing between the both of them? We'll find out. Yes, the murder has been planned. I think we are ready.
Singh, what is it? Don't you even realize it's what? Almost midnight.
I do, Captain. I saw the lights on, so I thought it's okay.
Well then what is it? I'm a busy man.
It's about my transfer, Captain.
Ah, that silly business. Dennis Singh, age 40, bachelor, 12 years in uniform, 7 years homicide division and present rank detective first class.
That's right.
Request transfer to arson squad. Arson squad? Singh, do you even know what an arson squad does?
I do, Captain. They investigate fires.
Reason for request personal. Can you explain that?
It's private personal, Captain.
Look, Singh, you have been with the homicide division for 7 years. Now, you are no Sherlock Holmes, but you do seem to have the courage of a Punjabi and the luck of an Irish. So you are doing a good job.
Besides that, I don't need anybody in arson squad now. So, tell me, why should I transfer you?
Please, Captain, it's a matter of life and death.
Can you explain that?
Do I have to?
Only if you want the transfer.
Do you promise confidentiality?
I promise confidentiality.
Word of honor?
Sing. Okay, word of honor.
Okay then, Captain. This is how it went. There's this large house, 909 Sycamore, right opposite my apartment building. It's about 100 years old. And the weather was brilliant, so I left the shades and window open while I was shaving. There are 6 spinsters living there, Captain. 6 spinsters. Peeping Toms. That's what they are, peeping Toms.
Oh, Shalini, what's he doing now?
He's in his undershirt.
Oh, can you see the strawberry mark on his shoulders?
Clear as day.
Oh, I want to see it myself, Shalini.
It's one beautiful strawberry mark. And oh my God, he has such big muscles. Do you know what he's doing now?
What? Tell us, tell us.
Calisthenics.
Oh, what kind?
With big dumbbells. He's swinging them out and in, up and down. Oh, I can just picture him. He stopped for a minute. Oh, he's inhaling. You should look at his chest.
Oh, I want to see it with my own eyes, Shalini.
He's squaring his shoulders. Oh, those shoulders are so broad.
Stop torturing us, Shalini.
He's flexing his biceps now. They are swelling up and up and up.
Stop it, Shalini. I cannot take it anymore.
Give me those binoculars.
Yeah,
Give me
those.
I'm done.
It is yours.
This is my window.
This is my house.
Hey, it's my turn.
Never mind. He stopped exercising and he's disappeared. It was a grand sight though. If only we could afford more powerful binoculars.
I wish I could see him.
Oh, when we sat on the porch and see him go in and out.
No, you know, I mean, a friend and clothes.
So would I. Why? We don't even know what color his eyes are.
You're right, Shalini. If you don't know, nobody knows. You have the binoculars all the time.
I wish I could hear his voice.
Well, how can we get close to him unless we actually go across the street?
And what's Tara?
Maybe we could pay him a neighborly visit.
Oh, Tara, nice ladies don't go visiting gentlemen like that.
Well, let's invite him for tea.
Oh my God, that would be even improper. Inviting a gentleman over for tea when we've not even had proper introductions.
What else can we do then?
How about we somehow make him come over and visit us? We will have to arrange it somehow.
How?
If he was a plumber, we could just stop the sink.
If he was an electrician, we could. Yes!
But ladies, he is not a plumber, nor is he an electrician. He's a detective in homicide.
Well, how can we arrange for a detective in homicide to come visit this house?
Well, that's simple. All we need is a body.
A body?
A dead body, that is.
Well, where on earth are we going to get a dead body?
I wasn't there, Captain. That's how I have constructed in my mind. Now can you see? It is none of my fault, except that I left the shades open.
Are you telling me that just for the sake of your charming company?
I don't mean to boast, Captain. I myself wouldn't have believed it. The poor ladies are old. Spinsters they are, Captain, a little touched and old in their head.
I do seem to remember that you gave me a file on the case, but I can't seem to find it here, so you'll have to refresh my memory. What happened again?
It was matter of time, Captain, that there was a dead body. And by the time they called homicide, and Officer Kiran and I reached there, the crime scene was like I've never seen anything before.
Doesn't she look pretty?
Well, she deserves it. Light. At least she gave us a chance to meet Mr. Singh.
Well, I must say, it was very generous of you all to give her some of your best things to wear.
She deserves it.
Of course. That's why I sacrificed my precious pearls.
Oh, isn't my dress becoming to her?
Do you think they'll bury her in my beautiful scarf?
Oh, I suppose so. All these pretty things gone to waste. Oh, sorry. Forgive and forget. I'll just spray a whiff of this perfume on her that she was always trying to steal from me.
Oh, I think it's him.
Oh, I'm gonna Stop it! Don't you dare! Okay now. Everybody behave themselves and line up for the introductions. And remember, don't you dare step on those dishes that I dropped. The rule is, nothing must be touched at the scene of crime. Is that clear?
But we touched the body.
Well, we had to. Stupid Shalini got herself murdered in that old house dress.
I will. Oh, I thought Mr. Singh was coming.
I'm Officer Kramer. Singh is parking the car. Is this the house which called 911?
It is.
That's when I walked into the trap, Captain.
Singh is on his way. As soon as he comes in, we'll start the investigation and check what's happening. Are you okay, ma'am?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. Just waiting for Mr. Singh.
Sure. Sir, this is the house which gave us the 911 call.
Mr. Singh?
That's me. Is this where the poor lady died?
It is.
Where is the dead body?
Mr. Singh, I am comfy. This is my house.
How do you do?
Oh, Mr. Singh, this is my house. I'm the one who called you. You look so sweet. Haven't been eating the right things, have you now? What's the way with you bachelors?
Bachelors?
Oh, you are married, are you?
Well, no. Look here, ladies. I'm the one to ask questions, not you. Where is the dead body?
Okay, Mr. Singh, but first you have to meet my lady boarders. This is Tara.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Singh. You have such a strong grip.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you.
Oh, you not at all. I felt like you were one of my dumbbells.
Please.
Hi, Mr. Singh. I'm Vidya. Could you please squeeze a little bit water?
Honestly, lady, I don't mean to hurt you.
What's up with you strong men?
Vidya.
Hi, Mr. Singh. I'm Bibi.
Hello?
You remind me of my son.
Who?
Oh,
hear that?
Oh no, Mr. Singh, you don't have to. I'm out of mourning now. Besides, he wasn't as handsome as you are. Oh, Mr. Singh, you're so handsome.
Oh, Mindy, you are such a boy, Hattie.
Mr. Singh.
Hello?
I am Rashmi.
What's the matter?
Oh, I'm going to swoon.
Can someone get a glass of water or something?
Will you hold me? With your strong, muscular arms?
I guess so.
Mr. Singh.
I guess so.
Stop it! Show Mr. Singh Shalini.
Oh, Mr. Singh. This is Shalini.
Is she dead? Well, we wouldn't have given her all our pretty things if she was alive, would we?
Dead? For sure she is. Officer Kiran, call the meat wagon.
Yes, sir.
Heart attack or something. Ladies, I think you got this wrong. Not every time somebody keels over you have to call homicide. Only when it is under suspicious circumstances. Natural death is not homicide. Officer Kiran, let's go.
No, that wasn't a natural death.
She was poisoned.
Murdered.
Murdered? Who says she's murdered?
We all do.
What makes you say so?
Because Shalini was very strong as a horse. She wasn't someone who would just keel over. You know, why don't you have a doctor do that? What is it called?
An autopsy?
Right. Why don't you have the doctor do an autopsy and you know?
What makes you so sure? Who's done it? Have you all done it?
I didn't do it.
I didn't either.
Mr. Singh, aren't you the detective? You're the one who's supposed to find out who did it.
Okay, ladies, you all think there's been a murder. Let's pretend there has been one. You all have not done it, but you know who's done it.
Oh, we don't know.
I don't know either.
But the one who has done it knows for sure. Yes, Mr. Singh, she does. But nobody else knows.
Mr. Kiran, are they playing a game or something?
It's a mystery.
Okay, let's start with the dead body. You all did not find her decked out like this, did you?
No, we had to dress her up for the occasion.
Occasion? What occasion?
Yeah. Gentlemen's collar.
Gentlemen, for sure, yes.
Yes, Mr. Singh, with you Punjabi Munda coming over, we couldn't leave Shalini in her old ugly dress.
When there is a murder in the house, nothing can be touched at the crime scene.
Oh, it's so wonderful when he gets mad.
I told you so, we didn't do it right.
Well, we didn't touch everything, Mr. Singh. Here are the dishes that Kanvi broke when she first discovered the body.
So you discovered the body?
Oh, Mr. Singh, yeah, I was just bringing in the tea things and then I saw Shalini on the floor.
And you were so surprised that you dropped the dishes.
Yeah, and then she screamed. We all heard her upstairs.
And that's when we knew what it meant.
What do we have here?
Oh, these are broken cups and saucers. What do we do, sir?
Officer Kiran, why don't you get a box?
Yes,
Let's
sir.
put them into the box, label it as Exhibit A.
Yes, sir. Ma'am, where can I get a box?
In the kitchen that way.
Sure.
Okay, ladies, there has been a murder here, and one of you has done it.
Who else?
No one knows.
But she.
Yes, Mr. Singh. Alrighty.
Let's.
If I make a more, you can see your home. Mr. Singh.
Yes, let's put this box away.
Mr. Singh.
She was very selfish with her binoculars.
What's about these binoculars now?
No, she was selfish with the binoculars.
Out with it. What's with the binoculars?
Stop it.
I'm so sorry. Maybe this is what they are talking about.
What do you mean?
Don't make me tell you that now, Mr. Singh.
Sir, you use
What do
it
you
to,
think?
Sir, they use it to look outside, outdoors.
I see my apartment building. I will see my own window.
Oh, come on, girls. Help me in the kitchen. It's time for a tea party.
Same. I just made a brilliant deduction. I see the gimmick, don't you?
What are you talking about?
Oh, you're supposed to be the detective. But never mind. So, here are these 6 old dames who have nothing to do all day because they have no business of their own. And one of them has this pair of sailor glasses and they use it to see outside and spend their time. And what do they see outside across the street? A window. And what's in the window? A man. And what finer specimen of manhood than this Irish Punjabi cop. Saying, my friend, you're a beauty to behold. They are in love with you.
Oh, shut up.
But how will these 6 old biddies lure him inside? He, a detective in homicide. Elementary, my dear Watson, my dear Singh, elementary.
Dirty lie, it's a dirty lie.
You are the motive for this murder.
You can't prove that.
Do you want proof?
Uh-huh.
Oh, here they come. Proof.
Oh, Mr. Singh, we're having a tea party.
Oh, don't you worry, Mr. Singh. This is a fresh package of tea. And there is no rat poison in this.
Mr. Singh, I brought out my best tea things for you. Oh, we only have 6. We don't have any extra for Officer Kiran.
I get it. 6 is company, 7 is a crowd. Ta-da, Dennis, I'll grab a coffee on my way back. And Dennis, my friend, don't drink too much tea. It's a terrible strong stuff.
Never,
See you.
never.
So Officer Kiran was right. They indeed committed a murder to lure you in the house.
Seems like it, Captain. Seems like it.
Well then, did we do an investigation?
I did, Captain. There was arsenic rat poison in the house. The poor old lady had had that poison. She had a habit of going down every afternoon for an extra cup of tea. Somebody had put that poison in that tea, and there it was, waiting for her.
So we have a suspect or not?
That wasn't easy to find out, Captain. Nor did they want me to help, because they wanted me hanging around there. But I came up with a different strategy. I told them, there has been no murder over here. I'm not coming back to this house.
And how did that strategy work?
Miserable, Captain. Miserable.
It's been a whole week now. A whole week and no sign of him. Just keeps coming in and out of his apartment through the back way and keeping his windows shut.
I think we should complain to the police.
Boy, we can't complain to the police and get Mr. Singh in trouble now, can we?
But you know, Shalini was murdered, and we got to have Mr. Singh here right now investigating.
Well, ladies, I think we just have to do what we talked about.
You mean another murder?
Yeah, Mr. Singh can't assume 2 ladies murdered in the same house is just a coincidence.
Oh dear. Who shall it be though? Tara?
Yeah, she's the most convenient. Besides, she's always the last one to come for tea.
Poor Tara. She's such a kind soul. She's the only one of you that I really like.
Really, dear, if you would rather it be you, we can arrange that too.
No, I don't want that. I don't want to miss out on the fun when Mr. Singh comes.
Well, then it has to be Tara.
All right, but let's get new boarders. I'd rather poison a stranger than any one of us next time.
But do we even have any more poison left? Oh, Mr. Singh took it as Exhibit B last time.
Worry not, Nidhi. I bought some new one. Ta-ta! Yippee! Great job, Tanvi. Go get it. And ladies, this time I have a suggestion. We will all close our eyes and then each one walks over to the table and the person who dropped the poison in Shalini's cup will drop the poison in Tara's cup.
That's great. It will still be a mystery. Okay, let's hurry before Tara gets here.
Already. Let's line up now. I'm ready. Okay. Let's close our eyes.
Okay. Who's going first?
You, of course, Rashmi.
Okay. Now, which one is Tara's cup?
The one with the nick on the side. She did that to herself, I tell ya. And I can't afford to keep buying new cups for everyone. Oh, for pity's sake, Rashmi, put the damn poison in the cup.
This is the perfect chance for a double cross. Double cross, do you get it? It's a slang among criminals. Oh, of course, I couldn't even poison a rat, let alone poison a human.
Oh, don't play innocent, Rashmi. Are you finished?
Oh yeah, I'm back home now. It's your turn, Lily.
Okay. But wait a minute. Why do I even have to go? I don't know how to use a rat poison. And you know, right? I cannot even touch a fly.
Oh, please, Nidhi. Don't be so innocent. I have known all along that it was you who poisoned Shalini.
That's not so.
Oh, come on, Vidya. Stop teasing her. Come on, Nidhi, now hurry up with it.
Okay,
let's get this done. Listen to her old bones creak.
What? That wasn't my bones, okay? That was the floor squeaking. You know what? Who I want to kill? It's you, Vidya. That's who I want to kill.
Nidhi, let's save Vidya for another time.
Yeah, tough luck, ladies. I don't trust anyone, and I definitely am not drinking any more tea in this house.
Hey, all's fair in love and war.
Oh, come on, Nidhi. Are you done yet? You've taken long enough to poison us all. Oh,
I'm back home base, and I did not use the rat poison.
All right, ladies. My turn now. Already, hurry up with it, Vidya. Come on now. I feel like Urmila Mathonkar here. Do you think she's doing it?
Of course she is. She's the bloodthirsty, guilty one.
Oh, but remember, ladies, the guilty one is the one who brought Mr. Singh into our lives.
That's right. Thank you, dear guilty one, for bringing Mr. Singh to our lives. Whoever you are.
All right, ladies, I'm done. Tanvi, it's your turn. Okay, I'm going next, and since I'm the last one, I'll make sure I put away the rat poison.
Good idea, Tanvi. Now we don't want Tara to get suspicious, do we?
Okay, ladies, I'm all done. Now come on, let's sit down and do act normal, will you now? Well, perfect timing because I hear Tara just coming down the stairs.
Well, I see you started the tea without me again. I hope you have a body some tea.
So they committed another murder so you could get in the house.
That's right, Captain. Don't think I didn't take it to heart for being the motive over here. But again this time, by the time they called homicide, there they were, in a reception, in a line, waiting for me.
Oh, there you are saying, oh, we should now know that it's a regular Tuesday stop.
Another murder.
Yes, another one.
Yes, Mr. Singh, there's a murder loose in this house. We demand police protection.
Singh, it's us who need the police protection. Do you know what happens when you neglect your duty and you don't come this house every day for tea? Something always falls in the tea when you are not there.
to remind me, Officer Kiran. This time I'm not going to budge till I find the guilty one.
Oh, he's going to stay with us now! Is that even right? Because we always have female boarders.
Well, it's up to me to decide what is right in this house.
Oh, Sandy, please let him stay. Now we have 2 vacant rooms. He can have his choice.
Well, and we'll make sure he'll eat the right things, right? Well, but he'll have to pay just as everyone else, right? In fact, he'll have to pay double because he'll eat twice as much. Won't he?
Tanvi, you're such a mercenary.
I'm just a poor woman.
Poor? You're an old miser.
Well, if he has to pay twice the rent, then he can have both the rooms. And one of the rooms could be his gymnasium, where he can exercise. And we can see his strawberry mark on the muscle.
Stop it! Stop it! Ladies, Officer Kiran, let's find out if there is a dead body.
Yes, sir.
But she's dead all right, okay? We can guarantee that.
Oh, thank you. Ladies, I need your attention now. There is going to be no more tea parties over here. There has been a murder and we are going to find out who's done it.
Well, people know. And we can't even tell you because we hid our eyes.
What kind of a malarkey are they handing me over?
Singh, again, you are the detective. You are supposed to know all this. It's that they're just playing a game of hide and seek. And you are it, my pal. It's very simple. Don't you have any imagination? Perhaps not. So, one of them commits the murder and the others hide their eyes. Sure, isn't that the usual way? Murders are usually committed, right?
It's just too dangerous to run loose. You know, I'm going to call the paddy wagon and lock them up.
But you can't do that, Dennis. You need evidence. That's what the book says.
What evidence do we have?
We have this box, the Exhibit A from last time. A bunch of broken cups and saucers.
See, Mr. Singh, how cooperative we are. We saved all these for you.
You better be cooperative, otherwise I would hide you in the clink for destroying evidence.
Is it really evidence?
Of course.
A clue?
That's right.
But what does it mean?
That's what I want to know, Singh. What does it mean?
Don't confuse me, Officer Kiran. Just that first time when Miss Tanvi, she was surprised and dropped the dishes, right? The funny thing is, let's see, here we have all the broken dishes, cups. Miss Tanvi was not short of any tea sets, right? The first time when I came for the first murder, during the first murder, you served me tea in another set.
Oh, Mr. Singh, I brought out my best tea set for you, Mr. Singh.
So, is this your best tea set?
Oh, Mr. Singh, that is my second best tea set. I'm saving my best tea set when you will be living with us, Mr. Singh. Yes, Mr. Singh, because every day will be a special day.
Don't get me off track over here. Let's first figure this out. So your best tea set is in the cupboard. Your second best tea set is here on the table. Your third best is the one broken here. Aha!
So what, Singh? Are you onto something?
I may be, Officer Kiran, I may be. Let's take a close look at this. Do you see something funny here, Officer Kiran?
Are we missing any other pieces?
You're never going to make a detective, Officer Kiran, never. Let's see, do you see something important missing here?
How do you mean?
These cups have no handles. None of the cups have handles. Miss Rashmi.
Yes, Mr.
You
Singh.
tell me. In this house, when there is nothing special happening or there are no visitors over here, do you ladies have tea in cups with no handles?
Oh, that wouldn't be very ladylike.
Freeze! What is going on? what is Singh up to? We have this Exhibit A, broken cups and saucers. Who could have murdered Shalini? Tara, what are your guesses? Kiran. Kiran? Me? Okay. I will not be in the task force if I am the one. What else are the guesses? Tanvi. What are the other guesses? Nidhi?
Rashmi. Ketan.
Wow. I think that's going to be a real mystery
Ketan wants to come back again and
because
again.
the audiences have mixed responses for the murderer. Unfreeze.
I did it.
So then why did Miss Tanvi bring cups with no handles the first time?
I don't know.
I know, I'll tell you why she brought down the cups with no handles. Because she knew she's going to find a dead body at the end. She knew she was going to be surprised and pretend to drop and break all the cups. Miss Tanvi, I arrest you.
I love the smart. I could have never guessed the clue of the cup handle. He's so smart. Mr. Singh, can I please? Are you going to take Tanvi to jail now? Mr. Singh, can I please ride with you in the car? Mr. Singh,
That's how it went, Captain.
You do have a suspect, so why should you resign?
I don't mean to brag, Captain. It was a neat bit of deduction, wasn't it? But since now I've solved the murder, I don't want to be going back to that house. Remember last time when I ignored them, what happened? Remember last time when I arrested Miss Tanvi, how jealous they were? Again, somebody will commit a murder just to get my attention. That's why I said, Captain, it's a matter of life and death.
I understand.
But to be on the safer side, I told them the transfer is approved. I said, girls, this is my last homicide case. If you do another murder, you will get attention of only Officer Kiran, because I am transferred to arson squad.
Excuse me, sorry to bother you, sir. Hello, Captain. Singh, are you in arson yet?
What do you say, Captain? Am I transferred?
Singh, your transfer is approved. You are in arson effective immediately.
I just wanted to be sure. Just heard it on shortwave. A huge fire, Dennis, across the apartment that you live. 909 Silver Road.
No!
Are you ready?
No!